Now, we're going to have to look in the journal. So we got talk to Murdoch, talk to Sir Perth. I don't even know where they are. I think I'm going to talk to Sir Perth first. But that means I need to find the windmill. Which is all the way over there. Perth! How the hell do we get there? Can I run up and around there? Oh my god, there's so much more to this place. This must be where I was coming from, actually. I knew Redcliffe was way bigger than this, and it absolutely fucking was. So, is this where I came from? No, this is a fucking ditch. Man, what a large fucking area. I'm a big fan. We got a big door over there, which leads to, it just says house. That's fine. Let's check out house before we check out Sir Perth. I wonder if I'm going to have to defend this entire village, or if it's going to be a very closed-off section of the village, because this place real big. And knowing Dragon Age, you actually do need to defend people. Durnal Garrison. Oh, yeah, it's you. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to have to ruin your life, aren't I? The Ballad of Ivesley or something. I didn't really see what that said. You're really keeping this one health poultice locked up? It's the equivalent of keeping, like, Vaseline in a fucking safe. What the hell, man? Who leveled up? Alistair leveled up. You need more strength. I want to put that big, scary Templar armor on you. So, more strength for you, please. Aha! And you can have something else. Tactics, why not? I'll upgrade your tactics eventually because I'm not really good at doing it. Cleanse area. Dispellable effects on those nearby. Friendly fire possible. Shit. Bravery, I'm tempted. I gave it to Stan and I don't regret it. It's pretty cool. Assault. Dealing reduced damage with every hit. If the character has a shield mastery, the damage from each hit increases. Oh my god! Where's shield mastery? Over there. Requires dex. Shit! In which case we'll give him bravery, and I need to look into making him fast. I didn't think about that. One tactic slot acquired. I'm not good at those.
What can I do for you?
I have a letter for you from the Blackstone Irregulars.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my wife. Don't sign that paper, she said. They might pay
That's
you
exactly what the other
now,
one said.
But they'll be back. Blast.
That's disappointing.
I'll see you on the front lines, I suppose.
Yeah, get out of there, buddy. Hopefully I can keep you alive when we inevitably come to a head with that shit. I don't know how that's gonna work, but either way, I guess I appreciate it. Wonder if there's a chantry board outside, you know, the chantry. I would hope so, but I didn't actually see one for once. What's that? A landmark tree? Oh yes, it's time for urine. I don't know where the tree is, but I'm sure we'll find it.
I have a friend back in Antigua who would be very excited to meet you.
I'm sorry.
Salvale prefers women with experience.
No!
They have more substance, are more
Does he also
robust
prefer
and flavorful.
walking fucking corpses? Because that's pretty much what she is.
Indeed. No need to deny it. Zevran knows a fine bird when he sees one.
I am not a bird.
There is no reason to deny yourself the pleasure of male companionship after all, yes? You might balk now.
I wonder if
but
she's a
assure
virgin,
you,
because
Salvale is a
mage,
gentleman
right?
of means and quite handsome.
I am going to walk away now. Coolly. This is to save you the pain of having your brain forcibly removed through your ears.
Is there any other way
This
other
must
than
be a
forcibly?
Ferelden thing, I swear.
I really like Zavrin. I'm really glad I brought him along, dude. So up here we've got... Where is my landmark tree? I don't care about you, Perth. Not until I've had a piss. Or my dog has, anyway. Where's this lead? Oh, man. There's a big area over here as well. What the hell? Path to the castle. Intriguing. And this is where I began, the Stomas. Alright, well, I did want to check out this building over here before I ended up, you know, going all the way back down to Redcliffe anyway. So now's the perfect chance. And guess what? There's fucking nothing. What a shame. Either way, we got some death root. I can make some nasty-ass poisons. Alright, little buddy. Talk to me.
I can't believe how relieved I was to hear your help.
I don't care. I mean, I wonder if we can go to the castle. Probably a bad idea before we defend the village, right? I feel like the village is a little bit more important than going to save that one little lady. As much as I want to save her, should probably save the billion little ladies over here instead.
More, and so I shall.
And so I shall. Is that better than mine? Nope. I like that extra dex.
Isn't it beautiful? Standing here, you wouldn't know of the trouble down the road.
Naked cliff diving? No?
Oh, wow, you're all talking? Huh. I don't think we've ever seen like a casual conversation between more than two dudes. I like that.
Castle.
All is still, as it has been for days. It is an unnatural.
He's gonna have domination over the fucking undead, apparently. They're not leaving their urine in anywhere important. Abari dominance! Now active. Fuck yes, dude. What's Andraste's Grace? Don't think we've ever seen any of those. Do you make poison? It's a gift. Huh. I mean, it's Andraste, so that would be Leliana? Or Wynn, potentially? Mostly Leliana. I'm going to go into the mill before we go and talk to the man. So, who we got over here? Can you use oil? The answer... Oh, what the fuck? That is blatantly a trapdoor. You're not fucking seeing it? How? Oh, for fuck's sake. There better be something good in here. Love letter, yay! I am collecting those for some reason. Not entirely sure why, but welcome to the Codex. I have been reading those too, haven't I? You are filthy! A beast! Such depravity I've never been forced to suffer! How words are so laden when they leave your lips beyond decent imagining! Oh, madam, I love you. Sir Orgold. Oh, I love it. I love reading all this weird-ass shit. Alright then, well that's the mill. I'm glad that was a place that exists. Let's talk to Big Papa Perth, shall we?
Greetings, Grey Warden.
You look exactly the same as the Bannon, or whatever the hell his name was. Barn? Bannon?
I do not know how to address an elf in your position. I do not wish to be rude.
Call me Ferian, if you would.
As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps
two of them,
all
actually.
is not lost.
Have you considered using the oil in the village store?
No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly?
Enough to set many monsters aflame.
Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully.
A fine tactic, provided it actually kills them and you don't end up having to deal with flaming undead.
Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil. We'll use it to slow these creatures down. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime?
I do wonder if maybe the other guy I could have helped instead. I have some questions for you.
Whatever you wish.
Tell me what happened.
You know about as much as I do. I returned a day before the attacks began, having heard strange rumors about the abandoned castle. I was the only knight to survive the first attack. Since then, I found others returning from the Arlessa's quest. Until we get to the source of this evil, though, I do not think it will stop. And I don't believe we will be enough.
Where can I get
I'm not
supplies?
sure. Murdoch mentioned a blacksmith in the village, but I believe the militia is using everything he had. Beyond that, you might try the village store. It's locked up, but there may be items of use still within. I do not know.
What about the tavern?
A fellow named Lloyd runs it. He refuses to close and
I haven't
evacuate
even
to the
found that.
country.
Oops.
I suppose he might still have something to sell you, though I wouldn't encourage dealing with a fool. He's a profiteer and nothing more.
You mentioned something about no, tell me about the quest for the Sacred Urn.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, Arlessa Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
Just what is the all sick
I'm never
with?
certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. He brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
Why did the Arlessa believe anyone could find the
The
urn?
Jarl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
Can no one find the other knights and bring them back?
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
So the knights went and left the castle defenseless?
Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there, or were transformed into these things. The thought chills my blood.
I want to discuss something else. Is there anything I can do to
We have
help?
sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
I might as well
Back in
ask.
the village, of course, in front of the Chantry.
That dialogue was so worth it.
As you
Carry
wish,
on.
Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Okay, well, I provided him with a shitload of fiery fire. And, you've only brought 3 knights? That is everyone. Oh, no. That's a very disappointing amount of troops. And I'm really worried that I actually have to defend the boys.
Circle of the mage, my dear Will.
Is that so?
There is a circle in my country, of course, but perhaps things are different
Country.
here. I visited the Antivan Circle on official crow business once. Met a beautiful young apprentice who was very eager
Ah,
to
tavern,
the
okay.
outside world.
Please get to the point.
All I wonder is whether the Templars guard the mages here as closely as they do in Antiva. In Antiva, the Templars watch the circle like a jealous husband guarding the chastity of a wanton bride.
Interesting metaphor, but yes, it is not too different in Ferelden.
And is it also true that when the moon swells to fullness, the mages of the circle gather at the top floor of their tower and, naked under the stars, make love to each other?
What?
Yes, very true.
Maker's breath.
Oh, I have found out recently that it was not true in Antiva, and hoped that it would be in Ferelden. Alas.
This poor man. Oh, his penis will never be satiated.
Of course.
Cannot be controlled. As a mace here, don't want it. Fuck it, leave that for the militia, and hopefully not the undead. Why was it all the way up here? I was very out of the way and obscure for, something that is literally useless. I can't take any more of you, goddammit. Really wish those things would disappear once you've taken them, because otherwise it just confuses the fuck out of me. The plants, I mean. Because it only makes sense, right? Let's go to the tavern. We have Barwick, Bella, and Lloyd, alongside some graffiti. Graffiti and regular... It's actually become a codex entry? Don't eat the cheese. Scratched at the bar of Redcliffe's tavern. Okay. Well, that's very obscure. Or strange, or whatever the fuck. Obscure was not the right word. Oh, man. Look at these. I really like the taverns in this game. It's just, what a unique game. It's just the way it looks. I don't understand. It's got such a vibe I've never really seen before. Like, I know I've compared it to The Witcher 1 a few times, but it is very unique as well in its own right. Well,
Not looking for company.
who are
I'm
you?
here to talk.
You're simply here to act suspiciously, I take it.
What? I'm not acting suspiciously.
Oh, now that was convincing.
Look, just because you're an
I'm
elf
glad we
doesn't
brought
mean
Zevran
we
on.
should be friends. I was just told to... I mean, just leave me alone.
What do you mean? What were you told to do?
Nothing. Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
It would be easier if you just tell me what you're hiding.
But I never... Oh, all right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me. This
Why
is more
would
than
I?
bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
See, the world's worst spy, but for who? Who are they? Who hired you to do this?
Tall fellow. I forget his name. He, said he was working for Hal. Arl Rendon Hal. He's an
Is he the
important
new
man,
Arl?
Terran Logan's
Yeah.
right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it. Do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
I think you should help defend Redcliffe tonight.
All right, I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
Bowick's letter. I would love to see what, the Ten is doing. Bowick, we need your eyes and ears in Redcliffe. Stay in the village and keep your head down. And watch the castle. Report any changes and you'll be well paid. Okay, well, who is this Bella? Yet another spy? Nah, doesn't seem like it.
If you came here for a drink, you'd have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep boys from mutiny.
What do you know about that elf in the corner?
Not much. He's very quiet. Says his name's Beric and he's here to meet his brother, but I think he's lying. He's a bit creepy.
So how's business
What
been?
business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local. And they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig. And if I didn't need this job so badly,
You don't care for Lloyd, I take it.
he gropes me and pays me next to nothing. But I suppose it could be worse. Not like I've got many options.
Pretty girl like you should be able to do better.
You think I'm pretty, do you?
Pretty enough that I'd help you leave, if you wanted to.
You mean after the fighting's over? I'd really like that. What would I have to do in return?
You know what, let's just be a dirty, filthy man. We got the suave voice, right? So I gotta live up to it. I'll take a kiss and maybe a smile.
You're a rare one, you are, making me laugh with this blackness hanging over our heads. I tell you what,
It wasn't meant to be funny. That was serious.
And you'll
How
get your
could
kiss.
you?
Make her bless you. I'll kiss every man in the village if we survive.
Hurrah! 3 cheers for Bella!
3 cheers for the slut. Okay, shouldn't you be at the chantry?
Later on, yes. Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar, and I'll go to the chantry. Are you fighting tonight?
Oh yeah, I get sexier every fucking sentence, don't I? Yes, I am.
That's good to hear. I didn't know that.
I should go.
Safe.
Oh, that didn't count as a quest? I'm still gonna come back here and get her out of there, though.
Hello there, friend.
Talk to me, Lloyd.
Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't
You
had
do
many
seem like a
travellers
greasy
lately.
bastard, don't you?
All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
What do you mean?
Oh, you know, evil creatures and
Okay, I kinda like you, though.
war.
Just stop groping
The
people, it'll be
Jarl's
fine.
dead in the castle. Makes you thirsty, don't it? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope.
Who are you, anyway?
Name's Lloyd. We don't get many elves out here. You're run away from the city.
Look at the people behind me and ask me that again, you fucking moron. I'm a Grey Warden.
Ah, well, learn something new every day. Something else I can get for you?
Answer a few questions for me.
Make them quick.
Why are you still open?
I'm not abandoning my tavern because of a few monsters. The second I'm in the chantry, Murdoch and his men will be here drinking all my ale.
What do you know about what's happened
Not
here?
a lot. Castle guards stopped coming in.
Got a lot angry as soon as I started
They
asking questions.
were
Jesus.
my main source of business. After a few days, I thought it strange enough to ask, but nobody heard anything. Anyone going up to the castle didn't come back. When the first attack hit, I locked myself in the cellar. I say we just wait for help to come.
Shouldn't you be helping defend the village?
Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar. Just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward.
It does make you a coward. Either die fighting in the militia or die now. Your choice. No, I'm not doing this. And be a coward if that's what you want.
Well, yes. I suppose that is what I want.
Let's talk about something else. Let's see what you have.
Got some supplies too, in case you're interested. With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
I mean, he's got Mabari Crunch. So there's a small amount of health, yeah, I guess you can't use potions on these dudes. I'll just buy some ale. Let's be a night. Oh, look, a mug of watered down ale. Guess it can be salty. People are gonna hate this, but whatever, we'll do it. And I'll give it to Alistair, because I want his fucking mission if I can get it. So, Alistair, where you at? There you go.
Thank you. That's
a whole
nice.
+1. No worries, buddy. Anything else around here? Looks like I can go upstairs. I didn't realize that until now. I did realize it because I remember trying that a second ago. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Okay, that could have been really bad. Can you find anything in here? Can you steal some ale? I know, little buddy. Go find things. A tangled ball of woolen yarn. The ends are trailing in the dust behind him. That'll be for Wynne. She sews up what's-his-name's, Alistair's, clothes, right? Thank you, little buddy. Oh god, it looks gross. It's still slimy from having been in the Mabari's mouth. Of course it is. She really liked that. That's weird. She liked that more than Alistair liked his booze. You strange, strange lady. So I think that's everything. Looks like we're about to start a war. I really, really like the preparations here. It's been really, like, genuinely really cool. I wish there was more shit like this in games. I really enjoy just, like, preparing for things and planning and shit like that and just, putting things in different places and options and everything of how a fight might play out.
I heard they all died with the king.
And you look way cooler than the actual knight. You heard wrong.
So you say, a damn Quinari could walk up and say he was a Grey Warden. I wouldn't know the difference. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
That's good. The survival rate of ingrates is remarkably low, so I hear.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
Wow, major vote of confidence. Have faith, good man. We will defeat this evil together.
I hope you're right. I've been trying to hold us together, but it isn't easy. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
How is morale?
And spirits are high for now.
Wow,
Far
nice.
better than I expected, to be honest.
Clearly not thanks to you.
Presence makes the men a bit more confident.
Ah, good.
It helps to know a veteran is on our side tonight. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now.
I feel like you were probably going to give me those as missions, but I sort of just did them.
Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning.
I have some questions.
Oh? Ask away.
Why have you been stationed
We're
here?
the last defenders of them folks in the Chantry. The women, elderly, and the children. They're the ones we need to protect. No matter what happens, we can't let them evil things in there. If they die, the village is done.
Tell me about what happened here.
Don't rightly know. We heard the Owl was sick and getting worse, but after a while we heard nothing at all. A few folks went up to the castle to see what was going on. They couldn't get in. Nobody was there, not a soul. And then those horrid creatures attacked the village. They were everywhere. People dying. It was awful. Good thing Ban Tegan was here.
How do we know that they're gonna come? It's not like the fucking zombies sent out an emissary or emissary to be like, hey, we're gonna murder you tonight, right? How do we know this is coming? Scouts, I guess? But I'm sure the castle wasn't very far away. Do you know anything about Arlemon's illness?
No. I know the Arlessa sent the knights out for a cure. You can ask Sir Perth about it. He was one of them.
You didn't try running away?
Some did, yes. They put their belongings together and ran. And creatures attacked them on the road. We only know because the survivors came running back.
Where can I get supplies?
If you want weapons and such, speak to Owen. He may not have much in stock yet, though.
But there's nowhere to actually buy or sell things?
Commerce isn't exactly our biggest concern right now, but you might want to speak to Lloyd at the tavern. I wouldn't trust him, though.
I want to discuss something else. What can I do to help?
We were short on decent armor and weapons for a while, but Owen, the blacksmith, has started repairing our equipment. Stubborn fool was refusing to talk to anyone only this morning. You didn't have anything to do with his change of heart, did you?
Maybe I did.
Maybe we'll make it through this night after all. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say.
I did really like... I love everyone in this village. This is really cool.
We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
We're not only ready, Murdoch. We're going to win.
I hope you're right. We may just be village folk, but we're going to fight like there's no tomorrow.
I'd like to talk about Dwyn.
Thanks for persuading him to come out here. He's going to be a great help. I just know it.
I'll be back. I need to check on something.
I have a good feeling about tonight.
Me too, dude. I just want to make sure that I have explored everywhere and got everyone on our side. Other than Lloyd, because fuck Lloyd. Oh god, what if he dies, though? What if they break into his thing? I didn't think about that. Oh, I need to talk to motherfucking... what's her name? Gross! Alright, fine. Let's make our way back in. I guess we can at least get them divine blessing or whatever. I mean, it's not going to do anything, but it'll at least boost their morale, right? So, a morale can be very important in shit like this. I'm going to save just in case going in here will start the fucking fight. Hello, Mother Hannah?
What is it you need, child?
Sir Perth needs holy protection for the knights.
I've done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
Just pretend like you always do. What do you mean?
Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
Exactly.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
If it gave them confidence, then it does protect them.
I suppose if they believed in the Maker's power, that belief would inspire them somewhat. It just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will...
God, I need to go over there again? Fuck you!
Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
Alright then, quest updated. Let me quickly talk to Tegan over
Murdoch
here.
and Sir Perth are ready for nightfall. Excellent news.
Not quite ready enough. I'll see what I can... Fuck it, I don't think we can do anything more with you. It's a shame. I would have thought that we start the fight from you. Now, who the hell is... Can I talk to this Irenia yet? Irenia? No. Why do you have nothing to say? That's happened a few times, though, where people get names and just don't do anything. I remember there was one in the tavern, but the Spoiled Princess, over by that one lake, Kalanad or whatever the fuck. I'm not good with names, clearly. I talked to Dwyn. Why not?
Sword from the pointy end. This ought to be interesting.
Alright, well I guess we'll go and talk to the knights. Can I wear the... Did you give me? No, okay. Didn't give me any amulets that I can actually wear. If they had an effect, that would have been interesting. I would have liked to put one on, but... Why is Alistair low on stamina? Is it because of his fatigue? Maybe that is just what fatigue does. He is a very fatigued man. He wears very fucking heavy armor.
Are you willing to speak seriously?
Of your bosom? As you wish.
No, I do not wish to speak of my bosom.
I feel so bad for Wynn.
Marvelous bosom. I have seen women half your age who have not held up half so well. Perhaps it is a magic...
I mean, he's not wrong.
Stop talking about my bosom.
But I thought you wished to speak seriously.
I do. I thought, however foolishly, that you might be willing to speak of your past.
We could do that. There have been many bosoms in my past, but not few as fine as yours.
Enough.
Oh, I love him.
Ending this conversation.
I should never... This man needs to be muzzled, but Jesus fucking Christ, that was incredible. I cannot let this man die. I need to bring him around everywhere I go. He is new Alistair.
Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
They better be. What is your status?
We retrieved more oil from the village store. It is ready to use as our first line of defense, as you suggested. Overall, my fellow knights are nervous about the coming battle. Death is almost certain, but we will fight and die valiantly if that's what the Maker demands.
You said you wanted holy protection.
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Mother Hannah has some Mother Hannah has some holy amulets. Would those do?
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice.
You think it would actually help?
Of course I do. These are Maker's symbols. What better protection could we ask for? I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
So it looks like we can make a stand in either place. Either with the knights or with... Do I have to go and talk to Hannah? No, I don't. Either with the knights or with the militia. Obviously, the militia are in much more need of aid than the knights, but then again, the knights are only 4 dudes as far as we can see. And, well, maybe if we... Hello? Oh, okay, I thought that was a different name. Maybe if we stood with the knights, we could hold off the zombos before they could even get down there. And, you know, make life easier for everybody. Have the militia just not need to do a single thing. Though I don't know if that's possible. Like, if we're not here to aid them, will they just all fall? And then we'll fuck up our quest for the Holy Ashes, whatever the fuck? I don't know. And I got a lot of thinking to do. I also am not entirely sure we've done everything we can for the village, which I definitely want to do before we go to war.